everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. It's me, Desiree. We're talking about the Viseart eyeshadow primer today. I forgot to grab it. So yeah, Viseart came out with an eyeshadow primer and a setting powder. I wanted that setting powder too, but do you guys ever have those brands that you don't want to buy something that you are gonna hate? Like you want them to make everything good? That's how this brand kind of is, like they can do no wrong. I think everyone kind of has that brand though that you love so much that you really hope they don't make a bad product. I notice it in my videos anyway, in the comment section. If I say I don't like something, people act like I said I don't like your mom, and then they freak out. So I know people have those brands they'll defend to the death because they love to tell me about it. Anyway, we're talking about primer. This is the Viseart eyeshadow primer. This is how it looks. It is 10 mils and 0.33 fluid ounces, if that helps you at all. It's a huge tube anyway. And the claims that I see about this primer are a little inconsistent. So on the packaging, the claims are different from what they are on the Sephora website. You know what? I forgot to check Muse Beauty Pro. I know they sell Viseart on that website too, and I meant to check and I forgot. So on Beautylish, they didn't have this product, and they didn't have it on Viseart's website, so I couldn't see what the claims were there. But on the Sephora website, which is what made me buy it, it claims to fill in imperfections, and even when you're not wearing eyeshadow, it keeps your eyes looking refreshed all day. And I was like, I want that, so that's why I bought it. But the claims on the packaging say that Viseart's specially formulated eye primer works seamlessly with our eyeshadows to ensure vibrant crease-proof all-day wear. That's it. It doesn't say anything about filling in imperfections or keeping your eyes looking refreshed. So I want to say these are the only claims that I'm going to believe. I feel like Sephora's website claims might be a little wrong, but it is what made me want to buy it. But I don't think that this lives up to the claims on Sephora's website. I don't notice this leave my eyes looking refreshed at all when I don't have eyeshadow on. I have tried it on bare lids. It doesn't do anything. And I noticed that it doesn't, what does fill in imperfections mean with an eyeshadow primer? I don't know. But anyway, it didn't do anything like that for me in any way. It is a very clear, ooh, it's already coming out. Can you see that? Nope. All right, well, let's just put it on the finger, shall we? It's a white primer, but it goes on clear on your lids. It is like, it feels like silky water when you're putting it on. And you don't need a whole lot. Like the amount I put on just now will like go on 4 people's eyelids. Well, 4 eyelids, 2 people's eyelids. Does that even matter? Anyway, it goes on super silky, like silky water. But as it dries and as you're like rubbing it on your lids, you can feel it sort of change texture. And it starts feeling a little bit, I don't want to say sticky or tacky, but it's definitely a little tacky. Like it definitely gives your eyeshadow something to cling onto. If you tend to have that issue where eyeshadows kind of just dust away on your eyelid or they don't stay, this is a great primer for that. I don't normally like eyeshadow primer, but I only bought it because the claims on the Sephora website, which I now feel are not correct. But this is a really awesome freaking primer on its own anyway, even if those claims on the Sephora website are not correct. I have used this with the Viseart shadows. I've used it with Rimmel. I've used it with Wet n Wild. It works for all shadows that I've used so far. I freaking love it. I have fallen asleep in my makeup. Rest of the face looks insane. Eyeshadow looked like I just put it on. And it looked amazing. It was crazy. I have worn my makeup for 15 hours some days this week because I've been working like the craziest work schedule. So having my eyeshadow and makeup on for 15 hours, the rest of the face is like wearing away and not looking that great, but the eyeshadow looks perfect. Like I just put it on at the end of the day. So this shadow primer is definitely living up to my expectations of being amazing from a brand that's amazing. And you know, the claims, where'd the box go? It says it's formulated to work with their eyeshadows. I think so far it's worked with every shadow I've used it with. And I've really been liking it. And I'm not even a shadow primer lover. I've only really used the Milani one, which it's okay. I don't really find it to be my favorite or necessary for me. Primer that I really like is just priming my lids with concealer just to kind of cover up veins and stuff, which of course this doesn't do. But when I use this, I don't put the concealer on top because I feel like I'm kind of canceling out the primer. So I do use this, and then I kind of put different shadows on that I know I won't be able to see my veins through. But this definitely helps with longevity. I love this stuff. It is, I think, $25, which is kind of a lot for a primer, but from a brand like this and for the quality, I think it's totally worth it. I love it. That's it. That's all I gotta say. It's awesome. I don't think the claims on Sephora's website are right. I would say just go with the claims on the box and what the brand is actually saying the claims are. But anyway, if you've tried that powder, please let me know how it is because I want to buy that powder. I want to try it so bad. But yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you tried this primer, please let me know what your thoughts were on it, and I'll see you in another one. Goodbye.